Oh, hey y'all, I just want to get on here real quick and say hello and check on you guys. Do you guys check on people? Sometimes you can't check on people every day, but every once in a while, check on people you care about or you haven't heard from. All my life, I used to overdo it. I would just call people, text people, send encouraging messages, pray for people out of the blue on their text message or email or call them. And some people received it well and some people were like, you're bothering me. But I experienced some tremendous tragic things in life and within the church that caused me to take a look back on the things I had experienced. And in that, as I go forward, I'm not overindulging or overdoing or pouring into people. Times have changed. People have changed. I'm still the same person, but I have boundaries. And in that, you need to respect people for where they are. You might say, I'm the same, I'm never changing. Good for you. But life can take a toll on people. Trauma can take a toll on people. And then when God brings them out of it, they will be totally different or sometimes the same. But their mindset's different. The way they care for people are different. The way they deal with people, they're different. The way they have friendships, they're different. Respect people's boundaries. So what, you're the way you are, and the way you have been all your life. That's you. But people change through what they go through. Don't be hard on people. Have discernment. Have love. Have compassion. Say, if that person's mean all the time, or angry all the time, or sad all the time, or happy all the time, how, what, when, where, why? There's those questions have to be answered. And just because you're a certain way doesn't mean another person's a certain way. I used to overexert myself. I used to run up and down the freeway, highway in blizzards, storms, tsunamis of life. I'm serious for people. And darn near killed myself. And those same people, majority of them, were backstabbers. They were my Judas. They were my Haman. They weren't the real people they said they were. They used me for what, because they knew I was a giver. I got invited to parties and showers and weddings because I was a giver. They said, oh, I know Alicia bring a good gift. I know when she comes, she's going to see what she can do and she's going to do it. I know she'll do my makeup. I know she'll style my dress. I know she'll take me shopping. I used to take so-called friends and people shopping, and they knew that was my business. Get millions of compliments, dress down to the nine. I got nothing. But that's who I am. Since I was born, my mom taught me how to pour. My father, and they're like that till this day. They will pour. They will give you their skin off their back, not just a shirt. But when you get older, you wise up. And I've gotten older. I changed around 2010, 2012. I changed a little, but then 2013 through 2016, my eyes were open to how people are. And God, I'm glad God took me through that, because I could be stupid in ministry or in life and be dumbfounded, and I wasn't naive anymore. The eyes of my understanding were open on how people are. So now when I meet a person, y'all better watch out. I'm like, who are you? Who sent you? And why do you want to be my friend? And why do you want to be my friend now? Even if it's family. You haven't been talking to me since I was a little girl. So why are you talking to me? You know, it's just a question. But some people are caught off guard, and they're like, they don't understand that, and it's intimidating, or they feel what do you call that? Offended. Don't be offended. I'm asking you because my life is important. I only get one life, and I let a lot of people take from me, take life out of me, and I never got it back. So if I don't want to call you for 100 days, 100 years, I don't want to. I don't have to. But if you're my friend or my family member or whomever you are that God has put you in my life, respect that. I have people I haven't talked to since high school. But I know if we called each other right now, it'll be fine. Because life is lifing. Because people don't have to be on the phone 100 hours a day just to be your friend. A friendship's not about that. A sisterhood's not about that. Loyalty is loyalty, whether you're in that person's face 24/7 or a few months, weeks, days, or years. It's how you perceive. It's your perception of how things are. Not one-minded thinking. Not thinking it's all about you. Not thinking, I used to give my tax returns, my money, my home. My kids not too long ago say, Mom, oh my gosh, every time we looked up, somebody was living with us, because that was me. I have a heart for people. I want to encourage people. I pray for people. I don't want to see anybody down. That was me. I just gave. And how you stay with somebody and have an attitude, or don't give, or don't clean, or don't even try to find a way to help. You just take. I've never been a taker. But I'm in a different place in my life. And I'm just not that bubbly, outgoing person I used to be. I'm her, but I'm not like probably 1,000 times of who I used to be. I've matured spiritually and naturally in so many ways. And I get one life. And I'm not going to let a person drain me or go, I don't want to be friends with you anymore because you don't call me or you don't spend time with me. You're selfish. You're immature. You're one-minded. Get yourself together. God says to show yourself friendly. He didn't say you got to be with that person 24/7. A friend does stick it closer than a brother. That's not how you stick to a person. It's about relationship. It's about knowing, getting to know that person. It's about being respectable, that people have different lives, and how people, what I want to say, how people may, you can go through so much and then you just can't really relate to people like you want to, and it's not a blockage on their part toward you. It's just how they take us. Okay, I used to be like, if something happened, I wouldn't talk to people for months. I close up, get quiet, or a week or so. But now I'm getting better. It'll take me 2 or 3 days. But that's a work. Respect people where they are. Who do you think you are? I respect people's boundaries. I respect people's lifestyles. I respect people's marriages, houses, spouses, friends, relationships. If that's, you don't know what the person went through to get to where they are, or how they're even surviving, or how their mindset is, or how hard it may be for them to just make it through a day. People look at me and go, oh, she's always polished, she's always nicely dressed, she's always praying, I'm human too. I want prayer. No one rarely prays for me. And lately I've been asking people to pray for me, and they're like, some go, you want me to pray for you the way you pray? What does that have to do with anything? I want prayer. So what? God made me this powerful intercessor in spiritual warfare and prayer. So if you say over the phone, or you lay hands, or you touch me and go, Lord, help Alicia, that's prayer. It doesn't matter how I pray. If I say pray for me, or I need some encouragement, you're asking me for encouragement. I don't have nothing to say to you. You're the encourager. If I come up to you and I'm asking you for encouragement or prayer, or to hold my hand, or to hear me out, I must think you have something to say to me. I came to you, because a lot of people don't approach me because they think I have it all together. I don't. That's who God made me to be. So I've always been humble. I've always been a great friend. I've always been truthful. I've always been rare. I've always been transparent, and a lot of people can't take me. A lot of people can't take transparent people. But this is me. So you're either with me or you're not. You can walk away. I won't be hurt, because that's life. God has people in your life, like now, for longevity, to eternity, whatever. Then he has some people are just in and out like a swinging door. People, let's get ourselves together. You can care about people but not have to be with them every day. I could talk to you for 10,000 hours one day, and you want me to do that every day? How selfish. And another thing, if people are full-time mothers, students, grown adult students, or they don't work, don't think people don't have nothing to do. They're discovering themselves. They're discovering other things to do. You need to wake up. How selfish. Just because you're working a hard job, let's not judge people on what they do, what they can hold, what they can't. What? I've never had that mindset like, you belong to me, you do what I say, married or friend. That's control. That's witchcraft. What? What do you do that at? As my sister would say. I may talk to my sister or my sisters in Christ or my sister friends here and there, but I bet you when we talk, we have fun. It doesn't have to be every day or drag out. People's lives are ever changing, ever evolving. Get off your high horse. Get off your you. It's all about you. And then you go, it's not all about me. It's just the way you're perceiving things wrong. Get yourself together. Respect people where they are. It's hard to live in these days. It's hard to live in life. Don't try to draw everything out of one person or two people or everyone you're with. Don't do that. It's a miracle if you talk to anyone these days with all that's going on the earth. If you have a spouse, talk to your spouse. Get all that out your spouse. Yes, you need a girlfriend or a guy friend if you're a guy, or a girlfriend if you're a woman. But they're not your answer to everything, and you're draining them if you expect to talk to them every single day for hours. What? Where is that? Where is that written? That I have to give you my all. I'm about to give God my all. I don't have to give you my all, ever. I did that, and I almost died. I did that, and I almost lost my mind. I did that, and I forgot who I was or who God was forming me to be. I have a hair somewhere. I did that, and I just gave too much of me out. And when you give too much of you out, the right person will come along. You won't have nothing to give them. I've been telling my girlfriends and my friends and my family who I talk to, and just strangers, people I meet. You'll give yourself to all the wrong people. Then when the right people come along, whether it's a friendship, marriage, relationship, family ship, business ship, church ship, whatever you call it, whatever ship you're on, you don't have anything to give them. You're just drained of life. And I was drained of life. I woke up in 2018. And every year I get stronger and stronger in who God created me to be. But I'm not going to feel bad if I don't talk to you every day. I'm not going to feel bad if we don't talk for months, weeks, because life is lifing. Life is challenging. Life is overwhelming. Life, you can't be here and there and everywhere, you know? So let's just respect people for where they are. I pray for my friends and family every day, and strangers, and I say all my social media family. And if I know the name, I'll say it, or God puts a special person in my heart from who I grew up with in kindergarten through present day. Pray for that person. If somebody comes to your mind that you haven't seen since high school, middle school, elementary, 10, 15 years, 5 years, 1 year, whatever, and they just come up in your spirit, pray. Get you off your mind. There's a lot going on. And I used to tell people all my business. I'm still transparent in certain things, but people change and take what you said and turn it around and mix it up. And you're like, that isn't how the story went or how the situation went. But if you want to add your 1 millionth cent, go ahead. But God knows the truth, and He's going to hold you accountable for lying and twisting things and falsely accusing and making up stuff. Just wanted to get on and talk about that, because a lot of people are going through. A lot of people are heavy, burdened. They don't need pressure from you to make them have to call you or be their friend or prove that you're their friend or want to be their new friend or old friend or stay friends or whoever friend, and whatever relationship, friendship, marriage, church, sisterhood, whatever, however, business partner. How stressful for you to make a demand on someone like that. Who do you think you are? Go check yourself with God. Because that's a lot of pressure to have to stand up to. Imagine if you have 20 friends and every friend wants to put on you like that every day. You only have 24 hours in a day. Then you have children. Then you have a spouse. If you're single, you get it. Then you have school. Then you have life. And you're so selfish to be like, you're not my friend if I don't talk to you every day for an hour or two, or every day for 10 minutes. And then if people want to communicate how they want to communicate, respect that. Okay, so you don't like this and you don't like it that way, but they like it this way and that way. But since you don't want to do it that way, then you don't respond, period. Keep going. I don't need nobody in my life like that. I've never pressured people for a friendship. a family ship, a career ship, a business ship, an employee ship, a neighbor ship, a church ship, whatever ship y'all riding on, or if it's all of them. Don't pressure people. Been to set some off you don't want to set off on some people. Somewhere. Do you know since the the last 3-year thing you go? Some people ain't the same. And then some people woke up and they don't take much. And I'm one of them. I don't put up with nothing. I don't take nothing off nobody because I did all my life. And then God was like, in 2018, hello, I've been trying to get your attention. I probably could have missed a lot of hurt and pain had I felt that gentle tap. But it got heavier every year. But I got this. I ain't have nothing but some medical bills and some stress and high blood pressure from people. And how I let people treat me and do me and run me. And how I was so naive to things. Just want to be so nice and chipper and skipping through the forest like Little Red Riding Hood, and the wolf almost ate me. I have to laugh because I don't let nobody punk me no more, and I'm not gonna let no new person or no old person, no new family, no old family, no new friend, no old friend, church, business, job, nobody. I'm gonna say, excuse me, what did you say? And I used to let people walk up to me and they say what they want to say, but they walk off and I'd be like, oh, I'm just going in my prayer closet and excuse me, did you have something to say to me? So-and-so said, I said, oh, well, let's go get so-and-so and let's handle that all together since we're mature adults or spiritually mature adults. But they don't want to do that because they lying. Don't come to me or come for me because I'm not the one and I never will be again. Should have met me 20 years ago when I was being punked out. When I was that quiet little mouse. Now I'm like, now I walk bold as a lion with respect and order. I don't get out of order for what? I'm not going to let you take me out of order. You're not worth that. You're not worth me losing my mind, my temper, my life, my voice, my health, or raising my blood pressure. No one ain't that important. I had to find that out the hard way too. If I gotta go and get myself together and go, excuse me, did you have something to say to me? Then that's what I'll do. Otherwise, I don't like run after people or beg for someone's attention. I'll come up to someone and say, if I offended you in any way, excuse me, this and that, and apologize. If they accept it, they do. If they don't, they don't. I've wiped my slate clean. I mean, I did what I need to do so God can wipe my slate clean. I'm not trying to get up there on Judgment Day and God's on me for like 20 years. It's just, I'm exaggerating. Like, your list this long and you could have got all that straight in the earth by repenting and asking for your slate to be wiped clean by me, but you held on to it. Let me apologize if I offended you in any way, if you felt neglected in any way, if you felt I ignored you in any way, shunned you in any way, hurt you in any way. I sincerely apologize. I did not know. Or if I do know and I know whatever, I'll say it. My salvation is important. My life is important. And I'm not trying to get in trouble with God. Because God don't let me get away with nothing. He chases me immediately or on the spot. He don't play with me. I don't know about you. But I'm not going to deliberately hurt anyone. Deliberately mess with anyone's life. Deliberately take from someone. Whether it takes from someone is not always money. I'm not going to deliberately zap you of life. Everybody doesn't know what everybody's going through. Respect people where they are. It's so important. Apologize to people. Don't be harsh to people. Some people you do have to kick to the curb, but kick them to the curb nicely. Or talk about things. Don't misconstrue people's words. Don't misunderstand people. We're not getting an understanding. What? And you say you're a mature adult, and you leaders in the spiritual and natural. You're a leader acting out of order like that, and you're leading people, but you don't know how to be led or to understand people, but you're a leader. You have a title, minister, pastor, CEO, CFO, teacher, doctor, lawyer, whatever, spiritually or naturally, and you can't understand relationship, conversation, communication in a form and manner that you can work together with people. You just say what you want and cut people off and go about your way and go on to your next victim. Let's see who you can draw and snatch up and do what you say the way you want it, how you want it, but you don't configure to anyone else and compromise. Compromise can be in a good way and a bad way, but that's a good way. But anyway, it's time to let this go, because I can stay on this and write an encyclopedia on it or go longer, because I've been through a lot in life. And no one knows what anyone's been through in life truly, but I have compassion for people, because I've had a very, very, very hard life, but I don't show it. The saying's true. I do not look like what I've been through. So respect people, because you don't know what people have been through, are going through, or will go through. All right. Love you, loves. Bye.